It's an NYPD sergeant on the wrong side of the law. He's facing several charges, including manslaughter, after prosecutors say he was caught on camera throwing a cooler at a man on a scooter during an attempted arrest. And good afternoon to you. I'm Liz Chow.
I'm David Navarro. Sergeant 𝗙𝗥𝗢𝗟𝗓 surrendered this morning with a strong show of support from more than a dozen NYPD officers in uniform who called the sergeant a hero for protecting people on the sidewalk as 𝗙𝗥𝗢𝗓𝗔 zoomed past them, fleeing arrest on a scooter.
But protesters from Black Lives Matter are demanding justice. Prosecutors say this surveillance video back from August shows 𝗙𝗛𝗓 throwing the cooler at 𝗙𝗓𝗓, knocking him off his scooter. He hit his head and then died.
Eyewitness News reporter Sonia Rincon live at the Bronx Criminal Courthouse with more. Sonia.
Yeah, David, there were some tense moments here at the arraignment today. You had those who are calling this a case of police brutality that killed a father of three. And you also had more than 100 police officers here for a sergeant whose union says made a split-second decision to protect the public when a drug dealer made a dangerous choice to flee from arrest.
One officer is going to jail!
Activists and others supporting loved ones of 𝗙𝗥𝗢𝗓𝗕 shouted at the police officers who went into court in a show of support for Sergeant 𝗙𝗥𝗢𝗓𝗓𝗓.
Which side of justice is the NYPD on?
𝗙𝗓𝗓 was immediately suspended without pay back in August after throwing a cooler at 𝗙𝗓𝗓𝗓, who had taken off on his motorcycle on the sidewalk after allegedly selling drugs to undercover officers. The blow to the head from the cooler knocked him to the ground and he died at the scene. 𝗙𝗓𝗓 was arrested this morning on a 4-count indictment with manslaughter, criminally negligent homicide, and assault charges. His attorneys asking that he be released without bail, saying he has every reason to cooperate, that 𝗙𝗓𝗓 acted to protect himself and others, and that 𝗙𝗓𝗓𝗓 is dead because of his own recklessness.
𝗙𝗥𝗢𝗓𝗓 had every opportunity in the world to slow down, stop, or move out of the way, get off the sidewalk, but instead, he drove directly at Sergeant 𝗙𝗥𝗢𝗓𝗓𝗓.
The judge agreed that 𝗙𝗓𝗓 is not a flight risk, but granted the Attorney General's office's request for $150,000 bail, which activists who arrived with 𝗙𝗓𝗓𝗓's wife and loved ones hailed as the right decision.
What human being in their right mind who doesn't intend to seriously injure or kill someone picks up a 40-pound cooler with both hands and slams it into a person's skull?
𝗙𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓 died exactly 5 months ago today. 𝗙𝗓𝗓's arrest today means he is automatically suspended once again, even after having served his initial suspension. He is expected to post bail and return to court here on April 18th. If he is convicted on all of the charges, he could face up to 25 years in prison.